Aye. It's the Blazing Tejano podcast with DJ No Dose.
Bravo! Not quite DJ Noto Dose, but, we are absolutely bringing that Tejano fire today as we dive into the life and legacy of, well, the one and only Emilio Navaira. You ready to get your Tejano on?
Let's do it.
I am so hyped to unpack this legend story.
Absolutely.
Emilio H. Navaira III, born August 23rd, 1962, right in the heart of Tejano music. San Antonio, Texas. We've got his early days, those groundbreaking crossover hits, and a musical legacy that just lives on strong.
And it all started in San Antonio,
Right.
a city with such a rich musical heritage, where Tejano and country music blend seamlessly. Emilio grew up immersed in that vibrant mix, influenced by both Tejano greats and country icons like Willie Nelson, Bob Wills, and George Strait.
Talk about a musical melting pot. No wonder Emilio developed such a versatile and captivating style, like he was destined for greatness from the start.
Absolutely. And his talent was evident early on. He earned a music scholarship to Texas State University, initially aiming to become a music teacher.
Right.
But pull of performing was too strong to resist. Thank goodness for that. Imagine a world without Emilio's electrifying stage presence and those soulful vocals. No way. So picture this. It's 1983. Emilio's just 21 years old, and he joins David Lee Garza y Los Musicales as their lead vocalist. They were already making waves. But with Emilio at the helm, they reached new heights, even beating out Selena for an Album of the Year award in 1987.
That's a huge accomplishment, especially when you consider Selena's legendary status. It really speaks volumes about Emilio's talent and the impact he had even in those early years.
Talk about a sign of things to come. But hold on tight, because here's where things get really interesting. In 1989, Emilio decides to take the reins and forms his own band, Emilio y Grupo Rio. And that same year, boom, he signs a major label deal with Columbia Records.
Signing with a major label like Columbia back then was a major milestone for Tejano music. It opened doors to a much wider audience and signaled Emilio's potential to break through to the mainstream.
He was breaking barriers and paving the way for a whole generation of Tejano artists. This move catapulted him to incredible success. 7 Spanish albums by the mid-1990s, selling over 2 million copies.
Those numbers are staggering, but they're a testament to Emilio's ability to connect with audiences on a deep level. His music resonated not just within the Tejano community, but far beyond.
And let's not forget the mainstream attention that followed. Emilio was everywhere. Coca-Cola, Wrangler jeans, even Miller Lite recognized his star power. He was a true icon, representing Tejano music on a national stage.
Absolutely. And those endorsements weren't just about money. They reflected Emilio's cultural impact. Bridging the gap between Tejano music and the mainstream, he was becoming a household name.
You got it. And then get this. Emilio takes a bold step and decides to try his hand at country music, adopting the mononym Emilio. He signs with Capitol Records. Talk about a power move.
It was a bold move, for sure, but it also showcased Emilio's incredible versatility and willingness to experiment with different sounds. He wasn't afraid to step outside the box and explore new creative avenues.
And you know what? He found success there too. His single, It's Not the End of the World, climbed all the way to the top 30 on the country charts in 1995. And his first country album peaked at number 13 on the country charts, and even made it onto the top 200.
Wow. These achievements really underscore Emilio's talent and broad appeal. He had this incredible ability to connect with diverse audiences across genres, blending his Tejano roots with country influences to create something truly special.
He was a musical trailblazer, showing the world that Tejano music had a place on the national stage, even in the world of country music. And while his country career may not have lasted forever, it left an undeniable mark on the music industry.
It proved that Emilio's music transcended boundaries and could resonate with people from all walks of life.
But of course, Tejano music was his first love. And when he returned, it was like he never left.
It was a homecoming for the king.
And his return was met with open arms and continued success.
Exactly. Emilio's return to Tejano music was marked by critical acclaim and even more awards.
Okay, ready for this? In 2002, Emilio wins a Grammy for Best Tejano Album for Acuérdate. Then in 2007, he snags a Latin Grammy for Best Tejano Album for De Nuevo. Talk about a triumphant return.
These awards weren't just accolades. They solidified Emilio's place as a true legend of Tejano music. He wasn't just making music, he was shaping the genre and inspiring a whole new generation of artists.
And his legacy continues to shine bright, especially with his sons carrying on the musical tradition.
Absolutely. Emilio's sons have followed in their father's footsteps, continuing his legacy with Grupo Rio and the Las Bandoleros. It's like a whole family dynasty of Tejano talent.
It's incredible to see that passion for Tejano music passed down through generations. Emilio's impact is undeniable, not just on his family, but on the entire Tejano music scene. So we've covered a lot of ground here, from San Antonio to Grammy wins, country crossovers, and a family legacy. But what stands out to you the most about Emilio's story? What resonates with you?
What fascinates me is Emilio's ability to bridge worlds. He brought Tejano music to broader audiences, seamlessly blended genres, and all the while remained deeply rooted in his heritage. It's a testament to his artistry and his genuine love for the music.
Totally. And he did it all with such charisma and passion. He wasn't just a singer. He was an entertainer, a showman who captivated audiences with his energy and that infectious smile. For our listener out there, what's your biggest takeaway from Emilio's journey? What part of his story speaks to you the most?
I think Emilio's story reminds us of the power of following your passion, of staying true to your roots, and never being afraid to push boundaries.
Beautifully said. Emilio Navaira, a true Tejano legend who left an unforgettable mark on the world of music. And if you haven't already, I highly encourage you to check out his music. It's a celebration of Tejano music at its finest.
It's a musical journey you won't want to miss.
Aye. It's the Blazing Tejano podcast, keeping the Tejano spirit burning bright. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.